All right, hello everyone. Today we are surrounding ourselves in pink. We have the pink matches we're going to use, although I can't use the striking pad on that, it's worn out. But we're using the pink match. Usually I use the silver ones, or silver ones. Maybe I'm going to get some silver ones. Purple ones these days. But today we're going to use the pink one. I was guided to put my pink crystals out, like more of them. I love these crystals. And then there's these ones over here, and of course the ones that stay there in the middle. And to use these cards that are very pink. And this is kind of pink and purple, as is, a lot of things on my table right now. So maybe we're combining the pink and purple energy. Since I am using the pink match, but the purple striking pad. So here we go. Gonna light the candle. Not sure why I'm guided to have you guys watch me light the candle, but that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to open the energy and see what's coming. What is this reading wanting to say to us? All right, here we go. We're going to open the energy. Ooh. Okay, this is very gentle energy, which doesn't surprise me with the pink. But that was very quiet compared to usual. And then that one, I don't even know if you heard that one, but it was there. It was just so soft and gentle, so soft energy. A very soft energy coming through with the pink, of course. And this is that unconditional love pink, right? So very soft energy wants to come through. Okay. Which cards? And they've guided me already to use these cards. These are the Lumen deck, and these are, I think it's the Threads of Fate, and it's the Lumen edition. And then this is the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So which deck do you want me to start with? This one, this one, the Lumen deck. Okay. Okay. Get creative. Okay, I don't think that's part of the reading. That's just something for me to notice. They've been telling me that a lot lately. Get creative, get curious, get creative. Okay. And get creative. Oh, I just understood it. Like, we're creating the life we want now, right? It's time to create. And oh my gosh, surrender fate. It's time to create by surrendering to our fate, to the fated life that we chose, right? It's funny because people think of fate as something imposed on you that you have no choice in, but I see it as the life we chose, right? It's the life that we chose, but we forgot sometimes, or we forgot how to live it, or we forgot how to approach it. And that's why it's saying surrender to the part of yourself that knows that remembers it. Okay, so surrender to your fated life and create it now. Get creative. And I don't mean just get creative, like have a great imagination and, all that kind of stuff. That's very important, and do that for sure. But it's also like, it's time to create is how I'm interpreting that card today. And surrender to your fate, which is, the way that I'm understanding it right now is the life you chose before you incarnated. And the reason you have to surrender to it isn't giving up. It isn't giving up control. It isn't giving up your choice and your free will. It's surrendering to your own choice, right? Surrender to your own choice. I think that's what we're going to call this reading, surrender to your choice. All right. Now they want me to get the Work Your Light. Do you want me to read from the book? There's something in the book. Okay, let me see. What does the book say about these cards that you want me to see? There's no numbers on these cards, so I have to look in the index of the book to find them. Hold on. Which for some reason I'm struggling to do right now. Okay, here we go. Surrender. Where's that one? Okay. Okay, just read it. Okay. We often hear the word surrender being thrown around intentional communities, and rightfully so. This is one of the primary lessons we are here on earth to learn. It is also one of the most challenging. To surrender is to have our human nature take a back seat. Yes, because we're surrendering to this part of ourselves that remembers, what we came here to do, right? This is not easy, and we can find ourselves saying, I know how I should look at this, but we struggle when it comes to actually embodying it and putting it into practice. When we are working with larger concepts, it is important to break it down. Rather than embracing surrender like a mantra, enter into a dialogue with it. What does it mean? What does it look like? If you were to surrender, how would you feel? How would you move through life? How would your heart, soul, mind, and body feel? With the situation at hand, how would you engage differently? What are small things you can do daily that hold a container for surrender? Okay, as I was reading that, what came is you're surrendering to the part of yourself that remembers that you came here to love and be loved. So these questions are really interesting. How, with the situation at hand, so any situation at hand, how would you engage differently if you were surrendering to loving and being loved? Okay. All right, and then fate. Let's see what that has to say. Yeah, this card is a reminder that you create your fate. That's what I was saying. And remember, it said get creative. It's your choice. You're creating it. While some lessons and experiences are inescapable, we have free will and choice within the life we are given. This does not always equal fairness, as we do not all start life from the same footing. Nonetheless, each choice we make matters. From this place, we can approach the creation of our life in an empowered way. Okay, yeah. So just some confirmation there about what I was intuitively reading in these cards. Now we're going to use these cards. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, look at that. Align your life. Align your life with the fated life, the one you chose before you came, okay? All right, I can read the card. Let's look that one up. Okay, here we go. What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, of evolution and growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it is harder to hold onto this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. That's an important line. To surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. If you pulled this card, you are being called to let go of who you once were or the things you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, the fate, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. So that's interesting, because remember I said I think I'm going to call it surrender to your choice. And your choice was to change. Your choice was to evolve. Your choice was to grow. So it's time to surrender to your choice to live the life that you are fated to live. And the fate is your choice. You create your own fate and align your life with it. So as this card said, like how if you're choosing to do that. How would you live your daily life, right? I'm going to just do this. I want to put this here so you can see them all. Okay, is there anything else you want me to do? 1010, new beginnings. Okay, 1010. When I say, is there anything else? 1010, new beginnings. Okay, so that drew my attention to the numbers. What numbers? There are no numbers on these cards. They want me to use the tarot cards to get some numbers. Okay, and it's interesting to get some numbers, not to get, it's not, doesn't seem to be about the, I'm using the pink ones. It doesn't seem to be about the card itself, it's the numbers. So let's see. Oh, and look, I saw the 1010, and this is like 1010, like it's like reflecting 1010s. Okay, so new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. Okay. I have a hard time. These cards they're little, like, they feel great, they're soft, but they stick a little bit, and then they're round. They're a little too big for my hands, so just bear with me as I shuffle them. Okay. The Tower. Yes, let go of everything that no longer reflects your fated choice, right? And the Spirit of Swords. Oh, and there's one in between. The Moon. Okay. And the Spirit of Swords. And it's upright. They want me to keep it all upright. So the Tower, the Moon, and the Spirit of Swords. So the way I'm reading the cards, I know I said I was going to read the numbers and not the cards, but it's very clear. Let everything fall away that no longer serves your fate, right? And that goes very well with the Surrender card, right? And then the Moon card, which intuition and the unknown, right? Let the illusion fall away and step into the unknown and follow your intuition, and that's aligning your life, okay? And then Fate, and this is the Spirit of Swords, and it says eagerness and tenacity. And what I see is, you're walking toward your fate here. You're walking toward that fate right there, right? And you're eager to do so, and your tenacity is paying off, okay? You've been, what I hear is you've been tenacious in your pursuit of getting to this place where you are right now and getting to this place, okay? To living your fated life. 1313. Okay, so do they want me to look that one up? They do. 1313. I don't know what that one means off the top of my head, so I'm going to look that one up. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds while I do it. Yes, it's a sign of positive change and transformation, indicating that the events in your life that are happening for you benefit and I got to read that again. Sorry. A sign of positive change and transformation, indicating that the events in your life are happening for your benefit and not against you. So this tower, any kind of tower, is happening for you, not against you. It is a message to remain positive as it combines the energies of the numbers 1 and 3, representing new beginnings, creativity, and manifestation. Seeing 1313 suggests you should stay confident in the path you are on, as your goals are being supported by the universe and you are being guided toward positive outcomes. Okay. All right, so now we have, what do we have here? We have the Tower is 10, 6, 16. Okay, so we have 16 and we have 18 with the Moon, 16, 18. And then spirits are usually an 11, okay, like those cards. So we have 16, 18, 11. So they want me to read it 1, 6, 1, 161? Yeah, 161. Okay, that's what they want me to read first. Okay, start with that. Okay, 161. The light to put an end to all darkness is shining strongly within you at this time. You are the light. That's beautiful. And then 8:11. Okay. Let me go there. 8:11. Your path is opening up. Everything is in perfect alignment for your dreams to become reality. Wow. Those numbers, I couldn't have picked two better numbers to go with what this reading has already said. Okay, is there anything else you want me to see, do? No. So they're reminding me of the title, and they're kind of changing it a little bit. Surrender to what you have chosen. That's what they want me to call it. Surrender to what you have chosen. And it's interesting. Okay, so they do want me to explain something. So I was going to say, it's interesting how much we, fight against what we've chosen. So I remember one time, one of my spiritual mentors was saying that she had gotten the explanation that the outcome is in the choice. The outcome is in the choice. They're not separate. They are the same. So it's like the two sides of the coin, right? So you have choice on one side and outcome on the other side. And you think of them as separate things, but they're actually the same. You can't have that coin without both. So you have the choice and the outcome, and they are the same. The outcome is within the choice. It's there. They're together. They exist as one. So when she told me that, I said, that's very cool and interesting. And so she was trying to understand, but why doesn't the outcome happen immediately? Like, say I choose to find my soulmate, right? But my soulmate doesn't appear out of thin air the minute I choose it, right? And so what I saw, and in that moment when we were discussing all of this, is that as humans, we like to expand that space between the choice and the outcome so that we can change our mind, potentially, right? So we're like, I choose this. And then it's like, but do I really want it? I almost called this, what do you really want? So that's interesting. So it's like, I choose this, but do I really want it? Yeah, I do. I'll take a step toward it. Do I really want it? Yeah, I do. I'll take a step toward it. But do I really want it? Oh, I'm not so sure. Let me take a step back. Do I want it? Yes, I do. 2 steps forward now. I really do want it. Oh my God, it's too close. I got to go back. I might not want it, and we're like always, we make the choice and the outcome is right here. Just like, it's almost like how these cards are. There's something in the middle. You have to align your life to it, right? It's like, but we spend all this, we separate it, and we spend all this energy and time fighting it and surrendering, and then not surrendering, then not surrendering, and getting closer to it, and then getting further away from it, and then eventually, hopefully, if we truly want it, we get there. I hope, and I think that's where we're at. We're so close. And it's just a matter of remembering that the choice and the outcome exist together. And if you surrender and align, it will be. And that's where they want me to leave it. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.